welcome back to another vlog. It feels like I haven't picked up my camera in such a long time, and that is the truth, and that's simply because I have been literally renovating my whole flat. I got new flooring, whoop whoop. I got some laminate flooring, got rid of the carpet. I've got things in boxes still and a suitcase that I literally have no room for. But so I've been moving things all over the flat, painting my walls white. They were kind of white before, so I don't even know if you can see it, but I've been very busy, and I've been also sick because I caught coronavirus over Christmas, so I didn't really suffer from it too much. I feel fine. My throat feels a bit funny still, and I do have a bit of a lingering cough, but other than that I feel absolutely fine. So today is a very special day because I have my Solicitors Accounts exam at 2 p.m. It's currently, I don't know, I think it's like 7 in the morning, and I've just had a shower, washed my hair, as you can see from my like wet mop, and I'm going to go and make something to eat now and then just do some last minute revision. I've been working all this week, so I haven't, and then just after work I just feel so tired that I literally don't want to do any revision. I have just not really done any revision in the past few days in the evenings. I think the reason why I didn't feel the need to do it is because I've put quite a few hours in already, like doing lots of revision. I've done the specimen exam, which is like a mock exam. I've done that and I got like most things right. I got a couple of things wrong, but on the whole, I feel quite confident. So I haven't really felt like I needed to push myself and work all night or pull crazy all-nighters or anything like that. I've got a new fringe cut, if you can tell, but it needs to be styled. I just feel very 70s at the moment. Anyway, so I just thought I'd wake up today and just go over the exams again one more time, just so it's like fresh in my mind. And then, yeah, I'm going to do the exam, and then I've got the rest of the day off afterwards. But it's going to be like 4:15 then, so the day is like more or less over. So I'll probably just like chill this evening and read a book or something. My New Year's resolution is to try and read 10 books this year, which I can easily do. Like, I can smash through books in a day. Do you remember the big fat Harry Potter books? I used to read, I used to like get the book, start reading it in the morning, and then I wouldn't stop reading until I finished at 5 in the morning. I was literally crazy. But you know when you just get a good book and you can't put it down? Well, that's the books that I like, but the ones that I've been reading recently, I just can't get into them, and because of that, I just don't find myself picking up the book and reading it. And like last year, I only read 2 books. I am reading other books, like law textbooks, but just like reading for pleasure, I want to get back into. And I've also been listening to some really amazing podcasts recently that I want to share with you, because if you haven't listened to them, I highly recommend that you listen to them. So one is called The Missing Cryptoqueen. It's absolutely fascinating. It's like a 9-part series, and it's just about this whole like multi-level marketing. Well, actually it isn't multi-level marketing because there's no product of value at the base of it, so it makes it into a pyramid or Ponzi scheme. And it's, yeah, basically someone pretending to have a type of cryptocurrency and like riding on the coattails of Bitcoin and the success that people have had with that. Obviously, you know, we've all heard the stories where people invest like £5 and now they're like millionaires. I don't know if that's a slight exaggeration, but you get the point. Anyway, that's kind of opened doors for scammers to be like, oh, this is the new Bitcoin, you need to invest early, otherwise the price is going to go up, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so these people invested like their whole life savings into this type of cryptocurrency. It wasn't even a cryptocurrency because there's no, anyway, I don't want to ruin it all for you, but go and listen to it because it's fascinating. And the person behind it, yeah, and the person behind the scam just seems like really interesting. She's like this glamorous person who's like really well educated. I think she's a doctor. Yeah, she is a doctor. She's got a PhD in law, and from no, she also went to Oxford as well. I don't think she did her PhD at Oxford, but she's very well educated. And it's just like, what makes someone go from, she could have been successful in anything that she did, but she decided to take the dark route and just scam people, which is obviously not cool. So anyway, go listen to that. That's fascinating. Yes, the second podcast that I have been listening to is called Harsh Reality. Something about, I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but it's essentially about I don't know if you guys will remember this, but in 2003 there was a series in the UK on Sky called There's Something About Miriam, which was a dating show, and but it was like with a twist, because the woman who was like the prize at the end of the show, she was a model from Mexico, but she was born a man, so she was a trans woman, and they didn't tell any of the contestants until right at the very end, when like this guy called Tom, he won it, and then they were like, Tom, we've got something to tell you, she was born a man. And then Tom was just like, what the hell, like really shocked. Anyway, they just didn't handle, like, you just couldn't do a show like that now. It just wasn't great. But the show is just so interesting. You learn all about Miriam, her life, and it's very sad at the end. Anyway, time to go and eat some breakfast. I'm gonna go make something to eat now, and I might dry off my hair in a little bit, but I've just been leaving it because, to be honest, I'm not really going anywhere. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm going to show you where I'm going to do my exam as well. Oh yeah, so because I've got coronavirus, so I'm going to do the exam at home, and yeah, I will show you how that works. But catch up with you guys in a bit. This is where I'm going to be doing my exam. This is my like workstation where I work every day. It's a bit annoying because there's no plug there, so I need to get an extension lead, and because this is obviously not safe. So my computer's here. Obviously, I'm going to get rid of the second monitor because I don't think we're allowed those. I read the rules and it said that you can't have it. So I'm going to have the two textbooks that I'm allowed to take into the exam, which is the Accounts and Solicitors book and the SRA Code of Conduct book. And as you can see, I've got these all tabbed up nicely. So that's all ready. I think these are the accounts rules. I can take 2 folders in, but I don't even think I've got 2 folders worth of paper. I've just got one, so I'm going to have 1 folder, but I'll get that out in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to make some food now. So I'm going to make this yogurt. It's a soya alternative to just a plain yogurt. And I'm going to put some protein powder in there, vegan banana protein powder. And these flaxseed, sunflower, pumpkin, and chia seeds, and goji berries. I don't have much left. These are so nice. So I'm going to add all of this into the yogurt, and I don't know if it's going to taste very nice because I don't know if bananas go with flax seeds, but we shall find out. It's actually really challenging to do things like pouring yogurt when you're trying to film. Please let me know if there's any secrets behind this. Okay, that was almost the whole thing. Please let me know if there's any secrets. How do people film these, or do they have like a second pair of hands to help them? I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Okay, the protein powder literally went everywhere, so I'm gonna give this a mix. It looks absolutely terrible, so I don't think that vegan food blogger is going to be my niche, but we'll see. Good afternoon. So it's midday now, and I've just made some lunch. I've spent this morning kind of going through my folders and making sure that I've got all the specimen exams printed off, highlighted any bits that I've been stuck on previously, and putting tabs in there so that I can kind of navigate between things really quickly. So yeah, I've just made some lunch. I'll show you what I've made. So this is a kind of mix of pasta, avocado, there's like a vegan sausage in there, and some tender stem broccoli. So I'm just going to eat this now and catch up with a bit of news, and then that is it. I'm going to kind of get ready. My exam starts in about 2 hours, so in about an hour and a half I'll start thinking about kind of logging on. It's 1:30 now, and there's 30 minutes until the exam starts, and I'm starting to feel a bit nervous. I feel like I've forgotten everything. Is that normal? Does that happen to everyone before exams? But I'm sure it's just the nerves, and everything will be fine. So I might check in with you one more time before I start the paper. Otherwise, I will speak to you again after. I have pinned my fringe back so that it doesn't annoy me in the exam, because it's a lot shorter than before, so every time I put my head down, it kind of falls in front of my face. So I thought I would clip it up so that I could give the invigilators a nice view of my stylish hair. The exam starts in 8 minutes, so I'm just going to show you quickly the last minute desk setup, and then I'm going to sign off, and I will see you in a couple of hours. So this is the final setup. I have some water here. I made myself a pucker tea, this licorice, which is super, super nice. And I've got a candle going, although I might turn that off. I've got like toilet roll because I've got COVID, so I might need to blow my nose. And yeah, I've got my one folder here. You can take 2 into the exam. I've got my books, I've got my calculator, and I've got my ID card and my driving license, which we need to show for ID. I put my second monitor down there because I don't need that, and I'm not allowed it, I don't think. So there we go. It is time to start. Wish me luck, and I will see you in a couple of hours. Hello, so we are on the other side of the exam now. So I finished the exam about 15 minutes ago. Just had a cup of tea and a few nuts. I'm gonna make dinner in a minute, but yeah, the exam went really well. I think there was a few things which were worded quite strangely, where I had to kind of think and spend a little bit of time kind of working out what I needed to do. And like there's some things that didn't really come up on the specimen exam or the mocks, but they were things that we did in the workshop, and I hadn't really gone over the workshop that many times. I'd focused on doing the workbook and the specimen, and the things that came up in the exam weren't in the workbook or the specimen. So I was like, how can I do that to us? So yeah, I feel really confident with all of my answers. I did go back through everything again and double checked it, not like completely, but I kind of just did the calculations again, because sometimes I just end up pressing the wrong buttons on the calculator. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, I double checked all my numbers. I'm happy with them, and I didn't get a chance to double check my MCQs, but I was really confident with them when I was answering them. So yeah, I will let you guys know when I get the results. I think results come out in around March, so make sure you subscribe if you want to keep up to date with me and my LPC journey and life and everything like that. I think I'll end this vlog for today because I'm not really planning on doing anything exciting. I can't leave the house because I'm in quarantine, so I'm just gonna make some dinner probably, and then I need to prepare for my classes next week, but I might just have the evening off, can't decide. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'll sign off for this vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.